Hello, boys and girls. How are we doing? I miss you guys. Cross my fingers that this works. Miss Bolton has never uploaded videos on YouTube before. So hopefully I can get this to work to share all our fun stories with you. Now, before we left before break, we've been talking about transportation. And if you remember what transportation means, it means to help you move from one place to another. And we've talked about trucks and planes and trains. So this week we're going to be reading a story about a train. And we'll talk about our first easy book, Trains Work Hard. And you guys usually help me read this story. I'll read it once and then maybe I'll read it again and have you guys repeat after me. So Trains Work Hard is our first story we're going to talk about today. Okay? Trains carry people. Trains carry bicycles. Trains carry animals. Trains carry oil. Trains carry cars. Look at all those cars. Trains carry logs. Trains carry coal. Oh no, hopefully not coal that Santa brings. No, coal to help make things work and move. So, trains do a lot of things. They not only carry people like us, but they can carry other forms of transportation, like cars, and they can carry goods that travel all over the United States to help us make things work. So one other thing I would like to talk about is our amazing words this week. Our vocab words that hopefully you can get access to our Reading Street online, where you can do the song of the week and the video of the week and maybe a few other activities. So hopefully your mom and dad can help you log on and listen to the song at home like we do just in class. We're just going to try to do all of this learning from home. So like I said before, you can make it fun. Set up a little classroom, a school. Ask mom and dad to play school with you. You could be the teacher and help them know our routine. And then they could help you fill in and you be the student and they'll teach you some of these concepts as well. So, like I said, make the best of it. Make it fun. I miss you all. So, just like we do at school, I usually show you the poster of our words and what we're going to be talking about this week. When you hear these words, remember, you're supposed to cheer for them in your song, Silent Cheer, or in our stories that we're going to talk about all week long. So one of our vocab words is going to be train tracks, and you can see the train tracks are right there. So the word tracks is one of our amazing words. Now, we know that a train track is used for what? Trains to be able to move, of course. Another word we're going to be talking about is the word engine. An engine is at the front of the train, and it helps the train move. We need an engine in our vehicles and our cars. You need an engine in an airplane. Engines help make transportation move from one place to another. The next word we're going to talk about is the word mountain. We've talked about mountains before. And a mountain, of course, is a big land mass that usually goes up in a really big peak. And it's a very hilly area. And then we talked about the other words we used to call a vale, which if you remember, it's at the bottom of the mountain. It makes the V. For Vale is going to be the word valley, which means the same thing as Vale, and that's the lowest part of where the two mountains meet. You can kind of see in my picture down here where the houses are, and maybe where the people live, would be down there in the valley instead of up on the mountain. Now, some people live up near on the mountain, but you can't always live way at the top because it gets cold up there and snowy. And all your transportation and things would be really far away, and the town would be down below in the valley or the vale. The other word we're going to talk about is roundabout. That's a fun one. We haven't talked about a roundabout before. And if you can see there, maybe you can point to your screen where the train has like a circular track. right there is the roundabout. And the roundabout is where the trains have to kind of get on that circular track and it moves them in a circle and parks them back into their spot when they are not being used. So to be able to move all the different engines and get them to go on the right track, you need this roundabout so the trains can get moved out of the way so a new engine can go do its journey. And the last word is passengers. And passengers are us, people. Those who get on the train and travel from one place to another. Those are our amazing words, or our words we're gonna talk about this week. We have tracks, we have our mountain, we have our valley, which is down below, our engine, roundabout, and passengers. So hopefully you can practice those words in the song, and we will be hearing them this week in our story as well.